its time is up. It needs to be done away with. Cash is one of the biggest things when you look at the system we live in now, where it's just so much more easy to do things digitally. And then it's one of the reasons why, and of course we know, if you don't know, I'm gonna put you on game. You got to think about it. Why, if you send a wire transfer a lot of times, or you trying to get a refund or all this other stuff that's digital, why is it that it takes so long? You know, and a lot of people don't know, as a merchant or business owner, if we're using a merchant system like PayPal or what have you, when we do returns or refunds, we got to pay for that. That costs money. So it's like, damn, somebody want a refund, I got to give them a refund. But like PayPal and all these other little systems, they charge us for that. They charge us for the refund. So if you get multiple refunds, then that's money you got to pay. Not only do you got to get the person the money back, but then you're losing money. So it's something that, why is this the issue? And a lot of that is because of them having to basically, you know, get their money from a system that's holding their money, and it's costing them money. And it's a ripple effect, it's a trickle down effect. But if we have digital currency, and it's not like, oh, well, we're waiting for deposits, or we're waiting for a cash count or what have you. So it's just, I'm going to, you know, front this money because you're supposed to have this money. If you really get to the nitty gritty of it, that's what it is. But it's a cash count. It's where's the cash, or where's the deposits? So we got to do this, and it's a fee. You know, it's deep stuff. It's a lot of stuff with that. But with a digital currency, things will be quicker. You don't have to worry about no banks being closed on the weekend. You should get refunds. You should do any type of transaction. It should take quick. Paychecks should be instant. The day they send out the money, you should get it the same day. It helps out a lot because it's digital. Everything is quicker. It's faster. You're not waiting for stuff. You know, and then it's just, it will be better for the economy, but it's just, you know, hey, I don't like what you posted. We're going to block your money for a week. That's the type of shit we got to worry about. Is that going to be an issue to down the line once we get all comfortable and cushy with the system? Are they going to implement some laws that's going to be like, hey, the government has control of your bank account now, your funds. You know, you want to run, they can just freeze your whole shit. You know, you got to think about that. Oh, you're a warrant, you have a warrant. You can't buy shit no more. You can't pay for a ticket. You can't stay in a hotel. Oh, you said something wrong, or, you know, any type of issue to get your attention or to stifle you or hold you or what have you, they can just shut your account down, stop your money. And then what? You know, you're in a crazy situation after that. So these are things we got to look out for and just think about, you know, do we really want to give these people this kind of power and control? If they leave the door open to where we can have a system where we can pay using gold and silver, you know, if something happens with the digital currency, maybe that might be something. You know, maybe they'll come out with a different type of gold certificate or gold currency that's, you know, tangible, that's, you know, physical, that we can use outside of the CBDC. You know, I don't think so, but who knows? You know, it would make sense because nobody we'll go back to, you know, back in the day, nobody wants to trade gold for gold. You know, it's too much gold to carry around. Be more simple with a certificate. So they might go back to some type of system like that when we're, you know, basically backing this stuff by gold and silver. It would make more sense. But with the political system right now and the way it is it's just so much going on, so much corruption coming out with a lot of these politicians, and everybody is jockeying for position, and everybody's getting ready for the big turnaround. You know, it's going to get crazy towards the end of the year, man. It's a lot of, you know, seats that's up. We got a whole presidential election. It's a lot going on. It's a lot coming up. And it's a lot that really affects the economy. But when you have this, you know, president, or this whole, you know, if this president going to win, if this president going to win, what is it going to mean for the economy? We understand what's happening with Biden. He spend. Trump is trying to fix all that. So even if Trump comes in, or whoever gets in there, it's going to be like a big thing, because we all agree that, you know, we spend too much money. You know, Biden is, what the hell is he doing? So we are, everybody who's trying to run for president, everybody that's in the political system right now agrees that we got to fix this. Too much money has been spent. This is also the best case scenario and best answer for world trade and what's happening with the whole, you know, Federal Reserve currency, or the world reserve currency, I should say, and buying oil in, you know, in dollars, buying gold in dollars, what have you, commodities in dollars. You know, it's the issue. It's what we're going to basically, one of the things they're going to basically, you know, cause the whole war over is this whole, you know, the dollar being a world reserve currency. It has to go, or be changed into something that everybody can agree on. And remember, this is exactly what both Gaddafi and Saddam proposed, and what happened to them when they proposed this, is they were killed. So you got to look at it, and it's taking the power out of America as far as being a world reserve currency and controlling petrol and the whole petrodollar and commodities. It's better for everybody that it's something we can all agree on, that gold is gold, silver is silver. It's something that's we can all agree on, and it's backed by itself and not just somebody saying something or politics or what have you. It stands for itself. We don't have to worry about anything political controlling these prices. Gold is gold, silver is silver, and it'll go up and down, of course, just like any other stock. But it's something that still holds its value on its own without all the bullshit, the rhetoric, or what have you, the politics of it. And it's something that everybody can agree on. That's just better for us all. And wars are going to be fought, and there's already been a lot of wars fought on this whole thing. And it's just they're controlling too much and messing with too many countries with this whole dollar system. I told you guys when I was in Egypt, they tell you don't tell anybody you're American. They hate us. They love the dollar because it's worth a lot of money to them, but they can't stand Americans in the system because of what's happening to them. Us crippling a lot of economies and messing with a lot of people's livelihood because of what the dollar is doing. So we see, the problems that's been plaguing the system for a long time because of the dollar. There's no way in the world oil should be so damn high. It's just ridiculous. You're having to buy gas, go to the gas station and pay $4 or $5, a gallon for gas when, we can go back to when it was under $1. I remember when it was under $2. So it's crazy that we're seeing prices. It's starting to go down a little bit now over here on the West Coast, but it's just something that don't need to happen, that a lot of people are going to agree on and back, is them having a system to where these commodities are not so much money. So now if you're paying attention to a lot of the work systems, so anybody that's working for Amazon fulfillment centers, you understand what I'm saying. So a lot of people are getting more into that being paid daily thing. It's more enticing to people to get paid every single day versus waiting for a paycheck, or giving people the option to cash out if they need it. As I talked about in Sweden, you get paid once a month in Sweden. At the end of the month, you get a paycheck. But you can also put in for a weekly paycheck if you want, and by law, they have to give it to you. So if you want to get paid weekly or get a chunk of your money, a week, they got to give it to you. So like with companies, what Amazon is doing, Amazon is being really smart. Which is why I invested in Amazon. Amazon they're getting so many kids involved in that whole company. If you go to a lot of these fulfillment centers, especially here in Vegas, a lot of them look like colleges. They look like schools. I mean, mostly young kids working there, teenagers. And they get them in there to work because they have the option of cashing out every day. That's appealing to a lot of young people, to be able to go to work and then you work a certain amount of hours, or you say you work 2 days already and you accumulated X amount of dollars, but to be able to then go ahead and cash that money out and go home, it's appealing. That's a lot easier when you have a digital system to where you can pay people in that way. It's the same thing like with Uber, people cashing out. You have to wait a week to get paid. You can cash out daily because you're getting the money daily. You paying me by the hour, you paying me, daily. Why can't I take my money that day? A lot of people making 20, 40, 50 an hour, whatever they're making, and you work 6-7 hours and you're like, damn, I got like a couple $100 and sitting there waiting for me. I want to get that money today. What's the issue with that? Why can't I get my money today? And it's just one of those things to where, people are going to have to be more, responsible, because if you can cash out every day, you got to make sure you got enough money at the end of the week to take care of your bills or what have you. So that's one of the issues with that. But changing to this digital currency is not all bad. It's just the control, what they're going to have on it. So it's a lot to really get into with their whole subject, but it's something I'm going to touch on in upcoming videos, but it's a lot to touch on. I want to do this quick video real quick because a lot in the news about this information is like super hot out here. So make sure you guys grab these latest videos, take advantage of this whole sale. Flash drives are going out. Make sure you guys take advantage of that as well. And I appreciate everybody who's been supporting and sending me emails or what have you. There's a lot going on, as I talked about before, but I appreciate you guys being there and supporting what have you. But a lot of videos coming out. I got some new stuff coming this weekend. I might do a live stream, my first live stream this weekend. I'll let you guys know. But yeah, appreciate you guys' support, and I'll see you next video.